let's say in the next July or August, should we see this very important body starting work?
That's what I'm saying. It is already, we have done everything. As soon as we get it, we'll appoint the people. As soon as we get a power to appoint, we'll appoint it.
I'll go into the financials, and there are very interesting figures in the railway financials. But before that, I have to ask you one more question regarding another cabinet decision, and that was regarding the disinvestment of these 5 railway CPSEs. Of course, everyone is looking at it. Retail investors are interested in, for example, let's say IRCTC. What is the status, and when do we see these very important railway PSUs hit the market?
I think I cannot tell you when it will hit the market, but the process is already on. We are fully doing it. Finance Ministry is also involved in it, and we are doing everything that is necessary to make it happen.
Right.
We are giving them full cooperation help. All the systems are putting in place.
Yeah, IRCTC, for example, is the biggest e-portal in India, and we understand that railway wants to leverage that and use it for perhaps e-retail as well in certain segments.
No, there are many possibilities, but one thing is that when you monetize the assets, like what we are doing is not only for this. We are monetizing all railways soft assets as well. We are trying to take non-fare revenue, which has already increased to 80% this year, 80%, first time in the railways history. We want to take it to 40,000 crores in the next 10 years time. We have created a non-fare revenue directorate, which is already functioning. Most of this branding of trains, everything will start unveiling, and we are doing it in a transparent way, so it is already going to be in public domain soon. We are trying to reduce the cost of railway operations. For energy, for example, we are trying to reduce it by 41,000 crores in the next 10 years.
Yes.
We are trying to do ERP, the biggest ERP in the world, as Mr. Chandrasekhar, the former TCS chairman, had said. And therefore, we are trying to work on all the issues in a holistic manner. One of them is this, what you mentioned about the listing of PSUs. But the whole strategy is to make railways financially viable. As you know, the railways finances have been in trouble for years now, for decades. When we started, the operating ratio already in the 90s. So and this year again we had a big problem of pay commission. We had a big problem of bonus liability, which the railways had to bear because the railways are the largest number of employees. And the bonus act said that the ceiling of maximum bonus was removed. So as a result of which, the additional burden has come on us. But despite all, pension liability has gone up considerably because of change in pension rules. But despite that, we have been able to manage it. But I think to bring it out, we must reduce the freight so that we get more volume and therefore more revenue. And this year again we got a record revenue from freight.
Yes.
We want to increase that more. We want to increase the possibilities of more passengers coming to railways. First time we had 5 years, the passenger numbers are declining.
Right.
It's the first time is a net growth in passenger numbers. We like to get more passenger numbers as well as passenger revenue. And therefore we are launching the new products which will bring in new revenue also. We are trying to take non-fare revenue increasing, we are reducing costs, all of this. Then we are trying to, first time we have done human resource audit by Deloitte. That hopefully will bring down also the efficiency will be improved considerably.
Right. You talked about how in FY17 you had to take a hit because of pay commission and then again bonus payments. So obviously, and you have been on record saying that FY17 was perhaps one of the most challenging year for railways. Absolutely. How does FY18 look? Going by the state of the economy and the liabilities that you have.
It was one of the most challenging years, and in fact I must really say that we could come out of it thanks to the many strategies that we put in place. We changed the freight policy, we got in non-fare revenue policies, we revamped the entire marketing in the railways, which was never the case before. We had ensured that cost optimization happens at a rapid rate. We also made sure that the passengers' feedback is taken so that we can come out with the product that they want. So all of that has resulted into doing this. But long way to go because railway has been, as I said, it's been in a very serious, challenging position for a long time.
Right. CAPEX is something on which you can say that railways has worked really well in the past 2 years. CAPEX has doubled, if I'm correct.
I would say definitely as compared to what we were.
Yes.
But I'm not happy with this. I would rather it to be financially very vibrant, and that's why I'm saying all these measures that we are taking today, because you cannot get non-fare revenue though increase 80%, but still the potential is so large that we want to realize it cannot happen in 1 year or 2 years. It will happen. That will bring in new stream of revenue. When the dedicated freight corridor will come, then all the doubling, tripling work will complete. So we'll be able to send more trains, we'll be able to send more freight. So obviously volume will increase. So all of that will result into it. So all this will happen in the next 3 years' time. So 2020, freight corridor doubling, tripling most of the projects completed. Electrification would have gone to a serious level. More trains would have started running. Trains would be running faster. So therefore, more passengers will come. More freight volumes will go because we'll have a timetable freight trains which have started now, but more will fly. And therefore, then we'll have more private freight terminals which have increased considerably this year, but more will come in. All of this resulting into a substantial increase in the revenue for the railways.